Hello Wondrous, and thanks so much for stopping by the Wayward Tree. My name is Lunath, and this reading is for the new moon happening on the 10th of June. As with all general readings, please take what resonates and leave the rest for others. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, as well as let me know what you think in the comments below. So Aries Collective, let's proceed with your reading. As usual, all decks have been pre-shuffled. Also, if you feel inclined to, please do watch your sun, moon, and rising signs for a better picture of the energies present during this new moon. Okay. We have the Five of Chalices, Knight of Chalices in reversed, the Three of Chalices, the Lovers reversed, the Hierophant, Three of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords reversed, Two of Chalices reversed. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, Aries, so this is coming through strongly as a relationship reading, with this Two of Chalices and the Lovers appearing at the same time. For others, this might relate to a company situation in which there's a rigid hierarchy, with this Hierophant appearing at the center. So beginning at the Page of Swords, this represents you. It seems like you might have been ghosted. There was communication back and forth, and then suddenly things got cut off. Okay, and that has left you with a sense of sadness or loss, of not knowing what to do because you are not sure what went wrong. Okay, with the Lovers in reverse here, you're not sure if you made any mistakes with the actions on your part. Okay, this also applies to the work situation in which perhaps you were trying to push for a project, something that you want to get moving with this Page of Swords here, but then suddenly they withdraw all support for your project without really giving a reason, and this has really left you feeling puzzled and at a loss. So this sense of loss and upset is really emphasized with this Knights of Chalices in reverse at the top. It feels like your dreams have been shattered. And with the imagery here of this Knight of Chalices, this Knight is on top of this water spirit, which is thrashing wildly to get this knight off its back. But upright, this knight is still able to hold on, and there is a sense of exhilaration here with him waving his chalice around wildly. So reversed, you have been thrown off this water spirit, you have been thrown off your stability. All this excitement and elation that you once had has been thrown back into this river here. However, with the keyword of the knight here, the knight is someone who goes out into the world, who goes out to chase his dreams. Okay, it feels like the universe is telling you that this is all part of the plan. This is part of your path of discovering more about who you are and learning about your wants and needs, especially with regards to your emotions. We come to the center of the spread here with the Hierophant. So if this is a relationship reading, perhaps you even thought that this person that you have met who have ghosted you, you were dating this person with the intent to marry. With others in which this is a work situation, you were merely trying to make your way up. Okay, you were trying to get support in order to elevate your status within the company. Also, perhaps the person who you approached here was someone of a higher status, someone you thought you could trust and who could give you advice. Okay, and so with them suddenly withdrawing support and communication, that has really thrown you off. So now with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the spread, you are on this quest now to find out more about this situation. You're trying to clarify what is it you have done wrong, or what is it that has gone awry. Okay, there's a sense of a quest for truth here, to even if you have to fight any demons along the way. And so we come to the discovery of truth here on this side. And it seems like there's a third party involved with this Three of Chalices. Okay, normally the Three of Chalices is about celebration of people being in unison of friendship, but is paired with this Three of Swords here. And Three of Swords is all about backstabbing and betrayal, of hurt and grief and sadness. So if this is a relationship reading for you, perhaps this person you have been in contact with has been seeing someone behind your back. So they have made this decision to choose the third party over you. So if this is a workplace situation, perhaps there is someone behind the scenes manipulating the situation with this Hierophant here, with this higher up that you were speaking with. So perhaps they were carrying tales, making things difficult for you without you even knowing it. Regardless of the situation, this third party may even be someone you know and may even be someone you trust. Okay, and that's why this Three of Swords hurts even more. Regardless of the situation, there is a breakup of relationships, whether it be friendship or romantic relationship. Okay, with this Two of Chalices in reverse here. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So to me, this is the universe saying sometimes things don't go as planned, and that is part of life. Life is all about ups and downs, and all these are lessons that we have to learn, challenges that we have to face. Okay, behind that we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so this is you facing up to your fears as you go on this quest to find out the truth of the matter. Okay, yeah, King of Wands. Perhaps this is the third party, someone who is all about themselves, someone very narcissistic. So perhaps they had very low self-esteem, they had no confidence, and in order to get validation, they had to ruin what was good for you. Okay, they had to resort to dirty tricks behind the scenes. Yeah, Page of Chalices. This feels like you giving your all, giving your heart to the other party. Seven of Wands. This is the other party. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. So it feels like this is you giving to this person here, okay, who only took for themselves and could not basically give back to you. Yeah, okay. So let's proceed and expand on this reading with the Cosma Visions Oracle. We have the Pathfinder in reversed, the Cosmic Tree, the Pelican, the Shore, the Composer in reverse, Three of Lotuses in reverse, Four of Trees in reverse, the Entertainer, and the Fighter. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Peacock in reverse. Okay, so beginning from this side of the spread, we have the Entertainer, which I feel represents their energy, while you are represented by the reversed Pathfinder here. So the Entertainer corresponds with the Knight of Pentacles in the traditional tarot, but in this deck here, the Entertainer takes on a more negative meaning, because this is someone who is all about putting on a show, all about the facade, the external, while their inside is a bit on the cold and empty side. Okay, and so as they put on this show for you, the Pathfinder, was trying very hard to find a path forward together with them, but it seems like they have been taking you for a ride, and their actions have really caused you to lose your way. Okay, with this being coupled with the Five of Chalices, there's a lot of sadness, and there's a sense of bewilderment. And since this was really never meant to be, this relationship ended up being broken up. Okay, and we come to the shore here, which corresponds with the tower in the traditional tarot. So the major arcana in this deck depicts a journey of a spirit passing into the spirit plane and then reincarnating back onto earth. Okay, hence this sort of imagery here. So this is a vision of a world ending, an apocalypse, so that it may be built anew. Okay, so this is saying that this relationship is crumbling because it was never meant to be at the start. It was built on very fragile foundation, lies and deceit. If this is a work situation in which you are dealing with the higher ups, perhaps they were never sincere in their efforts to help you in the first place. To them, perhaps it was just them being polite rather than being sincere. Okay, so we come to the top here with the cosmic tree and the Knight of Chalices in reverse. So this whole ordeal is to get you to center and come back to the universe. Okay, with the cosmic tree corresponds with the hermit. So now that you have lost your way, it's time for you to go into hermit mode to find your light again. And there's a sense of the universe telling you that this was never meant to be in the first place. This was merely a stepping stone to really remind you and emphasize to you what is it that you do not want in your experience on this earth. With the composer in the center, reverse, this is your energy again. If this was a working situation, it feels like your ideas are in a sense too creative, too avant-garde for them to accept. If you want to push forth with more creative projects, perhaps your workplace is not ideal for this. Okay, for those of you in which this resonates as a romance reading, this is saying that you were alone in your ideas of wanting to go ahead with marriage. Okay, you were on your own, dreaming up this vision of home and stability, and was not really what the other party had in mind. Perhaps the other party merely saw this as a relationship for some fun instead of something very grounded. Yeah, so at the bottom here we have the Four of Trees reversed, which corresponds with the Four of Pentacles. So as you go in search for this truth, perhaps it really took a lot out of you. You had to cast away this vision of a solid and grounded relationship that you felt that you had with this other person. Because once you find out this truth, there's a chance that this dream that you had would be shattered. Okay? But still, you very bravely went ahead with it. Coming over to this side, we have the Three of Lotuses in reverse, which again corresponds with the Three of Chalices. It is emphasizing this third party aspect, this person manipulating the situation behind the scenes. And it may even be someone that you know. The Pelican here, this card corresponds with the Emperor in the traditional tarot. So I'm getting the sense that if this is a relationship reading, perhaps the third party is someone who is much more well off than you, or perhaps they are of a higher status in life, and that's definitely attracted this person here who is really all about the outer facade. Okay, if this is about a working relationship, then perhaps this other person is someone who is much more ambitious than you. They are much more willing to resort to any means to get ahead in life. Okay, and it feels like this is someone who really puts a lot of importance into money and status and wealth. So yeah, at the end we have the Fighter here, which corresponds with the Knight of Swords. So this feels like you wanting to fight it out with this third party here, but I feel that the universe is persuading you not to do so, because even if you come into conflict with them, it's not going to bring you any positive outcome, and it might even worsen the situation further. So try to curb your temper here and look at the bigger picture. Treat this as a chance for you to clear out the toxicity in your life, and also see this as a learning opportunity to better judge others in future. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the peacock in reverse. So this relates to the empress in the traditional tarot. So in this deck the peacock talks about a union of two different worlds, the material and the spiritual. It also talks about balance, and it feels like you have been knocked off balance here. The empress also talks about marriage, of the union of two opposites. So yeah, this is talking about this partnership here, this relationship falling through. Okay, Nine of Lotuses. This relates to Nine of Cups, which talks about wish fulfillment, about emotional stability. Okay, it feels like the universe is saying, although it may not seem like it now, what has happened is definitely a good thing, and this is in line with your path towards your dreams coming true. Okay, yeah, and this really, Ten of Birds, which correlates with the Ten of Swords, um, endings, defeats. What I'm seeing here, it feels like this is having the poison drained out of you, drained out of your life. Okay, this is something that had to die before you can move on. Nine of Birds, which relates to Nine of Swords, which talks about nightmares and fears. Okay, so yeah, this is you facing these nightmares and fears. Okay, yeah, so Aries, do believe that this is definitely a good thing. It's an opportunity for you to see their true colors, and it's so much better for you to not be in a partnership with this person, because it will only lead to more sadness in future. Okay, so let's get some advice cards for you. Opportunity, yes. Okay, so see this as an opportunity to get rid of the toxic people that is in your life and release them. Do not continue to hold on to memories of this person or what could be. Take this as an opportunity to release the toxicity from your life. And if you feel that this workplace is too toxic for you, it's not a place where you can express your creativity, then take this as a sign from the universe that perhaps now is a good time to look for a different place to work at. Celebration, yes. Even though it does not look like it, this is a call for celebration as you find your freedom from this toxic relationship, from this toxic work environment. Okay, and with this yellow seed here, it feels perhaps this relationship or this workplace has even caused you to lose confidence in yourself purely because of them being them. Now that you are free of their clutches, you are now able to sprout and blossom into who you are meant to be. You are now better able to claim back your confidence and your inner light. Those who seek to dim your light, you're now free of them. You do not need their permission anymore to express your creativity. Okay? Faith. Yeah, have faith that this is meant to be. In a sense, the universe is saying to curb your temper and stop fighting against it. Have faith that this is your path, and have faith that this whole challenge is for your greater good. Divine will. Let go of fear. Okay, so perhaps some of you are afraid that if you lose this person, you are not able to find someone suitable for you in life, or if you leave this place, this working place, you won't be able to find another job, especially with regards to this global pandemic. Okay, with regards to work, make responsible choices for your situation at hand. So if you have dependents, if you have bills to pay, which we all do, see how you can slowly make changes. Of course, I'm not saying to suddenly just up and leave your workplace, because that will just cut off your income and increase your stress tremendously. Try to go for interviews while you are still at work, or see if you can start up something on your own while you still have this job, and gradually shift your efforts, shift your attention until this other channel can support your life. Then let go of this workplace. Okay, if this is a relationship, then make your own decisions as appropriate to the circumstances. Okay, but let's go of this fear of there not being any more opportunities in future. There will always be opportunities. It's dependent on whether you are brave enough to go out and grab them. Okay, trust in divine will, trust that the universe has your back. Okay, so this brings us to the end of the reading. I do hope that I was able to give you some encouragement and positivity as you journey forth. If the reading resonated with you, please do drop a like, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel, as well as comment below to let me know what you think. So thanks again for stopping by, and I hope I'll see you soon.